Is there a combination of admin server and application server where the application is running the total environment of the uh, cell being called in the sphere? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
Uh,
What about you, Anil? What do you think?
A domain like um, like any sector like IT is a domain, medical is a domain,
Mhm.
the genuine term.
Okay. So that's fine. So let's see what exactly the definition of a domain of a WebLogic is.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's write down. Are you ready with a pen and a paper?
Yeah.
Great. So it
yes.
is a domain is a logically domain is a logically domain is a logically domain is a logically related related group of is a logically related group of web WebLogic server instances. WebLogic server instances. Just a minute. Give me a minute. I'm getting up for just a minute.
Yeah. अच्छा ये है ना.
So it is a logically related group of WebLogic server instances. Server instances
Hmm.
that we manage that we manage that we manage that we manage from a single set of configuration artifacts. So what is this
Hmm.
artifacts? Configuration files basically. Okay, so if you are attending an interview or someone is asking what exactly a domain is, so this is what you have to say. A domain is a logically related group of WebLogic server instances that we manage from a single set of configuration artifacts. Now what are these server instances? It says that it is a related group of server instances, right? WebLogic server instances. So what are those instances?
Admin or managed server.
Perfect. So
Ad,
those instances are nothing but admin and managed servers. Or you can say managed servers or cluster of servers,
yes.
right? Shantan, are you with us?
Yes, yes. I just put on mute because of some noises from
Now it is
my
better.
side.
No, now it is better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have any questions, any doubts so far?
No, no. I'm good.
No.
Okay, fine, great. So, well, long back when I started, there were some thumb rules that we had to follow when we had to create or configure a WebLogic domain. Okay, nowadays everyone is smart enough, they don't need this rule, but still let's write down this rule, what it says. Okay, rule
Okay.
number 1 says all WebLogic server instances, all WebLogic server instances
Hmm.
within the same domain, within the same domain within the same domain within the same domain must be at the same major and minor version. Must be at the same major and minor version. Okay, so who can try to explain this? All WebLogic server instances within the same domain must be at the same major and minor version.
Means we have to deploy, suppose we are deploying one domain
Okay.
with 10.3.6,
Uh-huh.
and we can deploy major version like 3 or further or backward with the 2.
Mm-hmm.
We have to install both the instance like admin server or managed server in the same domain.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. So yes. So basically, can you tell me now this, you said the version 10.3.6, right? 10.3.6. What is the
Yes,
major
yes.
version in this and what is the minor version in this?
Major version is 3 and minor is 6.
Perfect. So this means, let's say for example, my domain is spread across 3 machines. Okay.
Okay.
Admin server is on your machine, Anil. Okay. One managed server
Hmm.
is on my machine and another managed server is on Shantan's machine.
Hmm.
Okay. So what it means is, now let's say the domain is test. Okay. So
Okay.
test domain is spread across 3 different machines, right? Admin server being on your system, Anil's system, 2 managed servers being on Shankar and Shantan's system. Now what it means is, this test domain on these 3 machines should have the same major and minor version. That means if I have the admin server on 10.3.6, I cannot have a managed server on 10.3.7, 10.3.5 or 10.3.4. It has to be on 10.3.6 only.
Okay.
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 Otherwise
Okay.
what will
But
happen is, your admin and managed servers will not be compatible with each other.
definitely.
Okay, and that will create a problem and you won't be able to host any application and all sorts of problem. So
Okay.
this is what it means. Okay,
Hmm.
if you are hosting a
Hmm.
domain and if that particular domain is spread across as many machines as it can be spread across n number of machines, right? So all managed servers on those n number of machines must have the same version that my managed server has, or the admin server has basically. Okay.
Okay. Admin server can have a better version, right?
No, every
No.
every server's admin and managed server needs to be in a single major and minor version. Okay, in short, the same version.
Hmm.
Clear, Chandan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now what you asked, Shantan, is in the next point. Okay, the next rule says servers within a domain, servers within a domain
Okay.
can be at 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 different maintenance pack levels, different maintenance pack levels can be at different maintenance pack levels as long as the admin server as long as the admin server as long as the admin server is at the same maintenance pack level, is at the same maintenance pack level is at the same maintenance pack level or higher than its managed server, or higher than its managed server, or higher than its managed server. Clear? So it says servers within the same domain can be at different maintenance pack levels as long as the admin server is at the same maintenance pack level or higher than its managed server. Is this clear? Anil, Chantan?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean by pack level? Is
Pack
that
level?
any configuration?
No. Pack level means nothing but patches.
Okay, okay, okay,
Okay, so what it says is if the admin server's pack or patch level is higher than the managed server, it will work. It will still
okay,
work. But if managed server's patch level is higher than your admin server, then it will not work.
definitely.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the reason whenever we have to patch WebLogic, we patch the entire domain.
Okay.
We patch the entire domain. We never patch only the admin server or only the managed servers. No, we never do that. We always patch the entire domain so that it is on the same major and minor version plus on the same patch maintenance pack level or patch level as well.
Okay.
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 Means admin server patch equal or greater than managed server.
Yes, it can be. It can be.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
admin server patch greater than or equal to managed servers patch will work. But generally
Mm,
in real-time environments, we don't do that.
okay,
Okay.
Okay, we patch the entire domain.
okay.
Clear? Any questions, any doubts?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, so we have two servers. One is admin server and the other is the managed server. Okay,
Mm,
so let's write down what is the admin server. Okay, that is very important. Now if someone asks you what is the definition of admin server, so admin server is a central configuration controller for the entire domain. Okay,
mm,
admin server is a central configuration controller for the entire domain. Okay, admin server is a central configuration controller of the entire domain.
mm.
Okay, now what it does, couple of things you everyone of us know, right? What it does,
Yes.
point number one, it hosts the admin console. It hosts the admin console. It hosts the admin console. Point number two, it enables us to start and stop servers from a central location. It enables us to start and stop servers from a central location.
Okay.
It enables us to start and stop servers from a central location. Okay. Point number three, so sorry. It enables us to migrate servers and services within the domain. It enables us to migrate servers and services within the domain.
Server.
And services within the domain. Server and services within the domain. Point number 4, or the last point you can say, it enables us to deploy applications and resources within the domain. It enables us to deploy applications and resources. It enables us to deploy applications and resources within the domain.
And they are going
Sorry?
within the domain. Okay. Only within the domain or without domain we can
Sorry?
only only deploy the within domain, or we can use it without domain also.
WebLogic application cannot be hosted without a domain. If you have to host an application, we have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
configure a domain, right? Create
Okay.
a domain. So,
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
okay. Now there are a few things that we need to understand. That there will be, or there has to be, or there must be only one admin server in a domain.
Hmm.
Okay. So let me ask you a question, guys. Okay. The guideline says there must be exactly one admin server in the domain. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, I have okay, let's say I have a domain test again.
Okay.
Okay, so now admin server is on, one admin server is created on Anil's machine. Okay, and
Okay.
I want to create two managed server on Shankar's machine, and let's say okay, both the managed server on Shankar's machine, not on Shantan's machine. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
so will I have to create an admin server on Shankar's machine as well?
No, we don't need to.
Okay, what do you think, Anil?
Admin server is deployed in other, and two managed server is deployed in
Yes,
other side.
yes.
Okay. And you want to deploy the same admin or and manage in the same location.
No, my question is, I have a domain
Hmm.
test. There is an admin
Hmm.
on your server, and I have three managed server. Let's not say two. Let's say I have three managed servers on my machine.
Okay.
So do I
Hmm.
need to create a managed server again, or one managed server on your machine is enough?
No, 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 no. Because admin, I think admin server is single
Okay.
for the all the managers above.
Okay. Yes. So it is like one admin per domain. The calculation is like this. Okay.
Yes, yes.
One admin per domain. So may your managed servers be spread across 10,000 different machines or 10,000 different servers. Your admin server will only be one. Okay.
Hmm.
There can be n number of managed servers in a WebLogic domain. Okay. N number of managed servers in a WebLogic domain. However, admin server will only be one for a domain.
Hmm.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
it is recommended, okay, it is recommended not to host any application or resources on your admin server. It is recommended not to host any application logic or resources on admin server.
Okay.
Any particular reason for that?
Can you please repeat it again?
Sorry?
I didn't get you. Can you repeat it again?
I said we must not host or we must not deploy any application logic or any resources on my admin server.
I think suppose I'm deploying my managed server in other hosts. Every managed server has its own admin server, right?
Every managed server has only one admin server.
Definitely. And already we have installed the admin server in first site. We cannot deploy the two admin server on the same host.
I am not saying about admin server. Okay.
Hmm.
Let's say I have an application. Okay.
Hmm.
So it is recommended that any application should not be deployed on admin server. Why is
Okay,
that so?
okay,
Why do you
okay.
think is that so?
Because admin server is not for deployments. Application servers is for the deployment. So we just use admin console for the manage application server. But so we are not deploying any things in admin console. We
Okay.
just use admin console to control the application server. That's it.
Okay. You are correct to some extent. So let me tell you why exactly this is. Now I tell this example, okay, to each and every students in each and every class. Okay, I have seen this when someone says it is not recommended to host any application on admin server. I have been in this real time experience and I can tell very confidently that we must not host any application on your admin server. Why? Because I was working long back. It was long back when I started my career. I was working for one of the biggest investment bank, and at that point in time when I started, people did not know much about WebLogic. Okay, so
Okay.
they had hosted an application on admin server. Okay, and I was supposed to do a change, small change, a configuration change in the console, which was hardly not even a minute's task, not even a minute's task,
Okay.
hardly 30 to
Okay.
40 seconds task, because I had to just log in, do the changes, that's it. Okay, so for that change, it was scheduled at somewhere around 8:30 our time. Okay, and it was the application was very busy at that time. So it took somewhere around 28 minutes for me to log into the admin console. Why? Because the WebLogic application, my application, real-time application was hosted on that particular admin server, and at any given point in time, in a minute, minimum users were somewhere around 500 to 750 at any given point in time. Okay, so the change was
Okay.
for only
Oh,
15 minutes, scheduled for 15 minutes, because hardly it was a
oh,
30 seconds change. It was scheduled for 15 minutes. By the time I logged into the admin console, we had gone past the time of the change. So we had to cancel the change and we had to do that change in the weekend. Now,
oh.
why this happened? Because for every changes, you need to log into your admin server, right?
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
when we say we log into admin server, that means my admin server by default has an application called as console, right? How do I log into my
Yeah.
WebLogic console? HTTP colon hostname colon
Hmm.
colon double forward slash hostname
Port number.
colon port number slash console, right?
Console.
So that slash
Hmm.
console is nothing but an application which is already by default hosted on your admin server. That is the reason we are able to see the console.
Hmm.
Okay, so we must let admin server to handle that console. For hosting the applications, we have managed servers, and there is no limitation to managed servers. You can have as many managed servers as you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is, if you deploy application on your admin server, then it becomes difficult for us to get through the console. Why? Because if your application is too busy, if there is load on my admin server, obviously it is going to take time for you to get into the console, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a real-time experience that I have seen in my life with my naked eyes. Okay, so we must never ever, whether, see, people say that it is recommended not to host in production environment, but I would say that is a wrong statement. Okay, whether it is a production or UAT or a prod support or any other environment, we must never ever deploy any application logic or application or any resources on admin server.
Okay.
We can host the application on managed server.
We can host application. That is why we have managed servers, for hosting application, for deploying application.
Is a managed server application server is same, right?
When you deploy application on that managed server, it becomes application server.
Oh, okay, got it. Yep. Yeah.
So unless until you don't deploy the application, it will be simple managed server. Okay, so
Yeah,
once you
got it.
deploy, so basically, Santan, there are different words. You will hear people saying
Yeah.
JVM instances.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
you will hear some people
Okay.
say nodes.
Oh,
You will
yeah.
hear some people saying managed servers. You will hear some people saying application server. So all thing, you know,
Yes. Yes.
meets at a single point, that it is finally hosted on a managed server.
Okay,
Hmm.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now there is
Okay.
nothing much about managed server. Managed servers, in short, is to host application servers only, applications only. Okay. So now there is a very important point. Okay. Admin server to managed server interaction. Okay.
Okay.
Admin server to managed server interaction. Very important. Okay. So there are a few points in this. We need to note that down. Okay, admin server to manage server interaction. So
Hmm.
point number one says the admin server stores the admin server stores the master copy of the domain configuration, the master copy of the domain configuration the master copy of the domain configuration including the configuration including the configuration including the configuration for all managed servers in a domain, for all managed servers in a domain,
Hmm.
for all managed servers in a domain. So Anil, can you tell me which is that master copy?
Config.xml.
Perfect. So config XML is the master copy where the domain configurations are stored. Okay,
Hmm.
so the admin server, point number one, the admin server stores the master copy of the domain configuration including the configuration for all managed servers in the domain.
Hmm.
Okay, point number two says each managed server, each managed server stores, each managed server stores a local copy of its configuration, a local copy of its configuration. Each managed server stores a local copy of its configuration. Okay. Point number
Okay.
three. Point number three.
Hmm.
When a managed server starts, when a managed server starts, when a managed server starts, it connects to the admin server. It connects to the admin server. It connects to the admin server to synchronize the configuration. To synchronize the configuration.
When starts.
It connects to the admin server to synchronize the configuration.
Okay.
Okay. The last point
With the
says
master.
yes, the
Okay.
master copy with the master copy. Yes,
Hmm.
I will explain it. Okay.
Okay.
Last, just write it down. Last point says when configuration is changed, when configuration is changed, when configuration is changed, when configuration is changed, the admin server, the admin server, the admin server sends, the admin server sends changed configuration to manage server. The admin server sends changed configuration to manage server. Okay. The admin server sends
Hmm.
the changed configuration to manage server. Okay. Now I have a question for you guys. Okay. If you if you read the third point, okay, if you read the third point says when a managed server starts, it connects to the admin server to synchronize the configuration. Now in that case, what if my admin server is down? Will the managed server still come up?
No, it just shows the application is down. Application server is down. Managed server is down.
So if it is not able to connect to admin server, right?
No, I
Uh,
think it's connect to the admin server. Suppose your admin server is down,
Mhm.
your managed services, you can directly sync with the your configuration file conf.xml. That
yeah,
is your master.
No, see,
it synchronizes, but
it
it's not
synchronizes.
able to up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, see what it says is admin server stores the master copy of domain configuration file, including the configuration for all managed servers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And each managed server has its own copy. Now, when it says when a managed server starts, it connects to the admin server. Now, how will it synchronize? By connecting to the admin server. If the admin server itself is down, how will it synchronize? And how will it come up?
I think there is a Java file like bean
Mm-hmm.
beans beans admin server of I think.
Okay.
I'm a little bit confused. I think there is
No,
a
that's fine.
bean file. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That will be able to shrink with the admin server.
Okay. So that will sync with the admin server. So will the admin server come up in that case then? Sorry,
Definitely.
will the managed server come up in that case?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Because
understand.
I think
Mhm. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
yeah, I think admin server have a some type of beans file,
Mm-hmm.
and manage server read from the master copy of configuration like config.xml.
Mm-hmm.
Then admin server is up.
See, if your admin, if managed server has to read the configuration from master copy, for that admin server
Mhm.
has to be up. Okay.
Definitely.
But my question is, my admin server is down. Okay. Let's say
Okay.
there have been some changes. Okay. And after the changes, someone has put the admin server down. Now I am starting the
Mhm.
managed server. So my question is, in that case, will my managed server come up? If
No,
Yes,
you
it's
cannot.
come up.
You cannot up.
We can up the managed server, but we're not able to manage it
Mhm. So
because
Definitely, you will not
admin
go for the
how
console.
can the managed server be up? And
because we can
even if
go.
it is up, will it have the synchronized configuration, the updated configuration?
No, no, it's not.
Hmm.
But the process, we can up the process, but we can see that application server is up and running, like when you go like ps minus ef grep or something.
Hmm.
Yeah, in that Linux server is going up and running, but it's not able to synchronize because admin server is down. But uh, uh, if you ask like, is it we are able to up? Yes, we can.
Hmm. Your take on this, Anil?
I think you can start your managed server
Hmm. Okay.
without the admin server.
Okay. So yes, we can start the managed server without the admin server, because in the newer version, okay, the starting of this managed servers without admin server is called as managed server independence mode, MSI mode. I have given you over the chat, managed server
MSI mode. Yeah.
independence mode. Now what is this mode? This mode means even if a managed server admin server is down, my managed server will still come up. Okay. Now the question is, will it still come up with the updated configuration? My answer to this is yes, it will still come up with the updated configuration. How? Now, as you know, all the middleware application servers are configured in mbeans. Okay, mbeans.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when your admin server is down,
Okay.
managed server will sync with the mbeans, get the updated configuration and then come up.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so this is a very hot interview questions which is being asked nowadays. If my admin server is down, will my managed server come up? If yes, then how will it synchronize the configuration? So it is very simple. It will synchronize the configuration by mbeans.
Mhm.
Okay, and
Okay.
then it will come
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Clear, guys? Any questions, any doubts?
Mm.
No, it's
Ambience
clear.
is common.
Sorry?
Ambience is it common or
Yes, mbeans is like, you can say, as a code. Okay. Now
okay.
every functionality of your admin or managed servers is in mbeans.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say for example, you want to monitor your health of your managed server. Okay,
Okay.
so you'll have to configure that mbean in your monitoring tool. Okay, so everything
Okay.
is configured in mbeans in WebLogic, not in WebLogic, in all the middleware application servers. Okay,
Okay.
so my managed servers will read or sync the configuration from those mbeans and boot up so that it has the updated configuration.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and there are few organizations that will keep its admin server disabled unless and until it is needed. Because what happens,
Okay.
people will log into admin server unnecessarily, do some sort of R&D. Everyone has this habit. I also have this bad habit.
Mm.
Okay, if I have to do R&D, I will definitely log into the production server. I will not log into the lower
Mm.
environment, because production server has everything,
Mm.
right? Prod environment has everything.
Definitely.
So many
Mm.
organizations have this habit of disabling the admin server or keeping down the admin server, and they will only bring it up when they want to do any changes or they want to do anything. Okay, so which means
Okay.
that admin servers, managed servers can be started without admin server being up and running. Clear?
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions, any doubts?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Admin server and node manager is equal, same
No,
or not?
that is different. We will come that to in a later part when we start the node manager topic. But
Okay.
admin
Okay.
and node
Okay.
manager are two different entities, two different things.
Okay.
Okay, our main server is admin
Okay.
server.
Admin server, right?
No one can match your admin server in a WebLogic domain. So admin server is the boss.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so we will see node manager. It is a separate topic, very important and a big topic. We'll see that when we proceed further. Okay, so I guess both of you have received the installer that Vasu shared.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you copied into
Yes.
your Linux machine?
Yes.
Uh, Today I'm busy with some other thing, working on some other thing, so I'm not able to. But
No, no,
tomorrow I
not
will
today,
definitely do
because
it.
we are anyways up with the time. We are not going to start the installation today. I'm talking about tomorrow. You guys need to be ready with the
Okay.
installer on your Linux machine, on your virtual machine. Okay, and
Okay. Sure.
who will
Yeah.
be who will be sharing the screen tomorrow? Who will be doing the first share?
I'll be doing.
Okay, so day
I'll be
after
there.
you will be sharing, Shantan. So tomorrow
Yeah.
when we share, when Anil is sharing the screen, you have to ensure
Mm.
that you have to be up to where we have stopped or we have done, so that day after
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
day after you will have to
Okay.
share the screen and we'll start from there.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Then
Mm.
thanks for your time. We'll stop here for the day. When we meet tomorrow, we'll start with the installation part and actual WebLogic will be started.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and
Okay.
if you have any questions regarding this, please do ask me. I have recorded this session. I'll be sharing it to Vasu, and all the sessions that we are doing in this training course will be the sessions will be shared with you guys. Okay, so that in
Okay.
case if you have
Sounds
any,
good.
if later on if you are going through the video and you feel that no, I think this I should have asked this, you are always welcome to ask that anytime you want. Okay, we have a group. You can
Okay.
Yeah.
ask in the
Thanks.
Sure.
group, or when we meet
Yeah.
during the training, you can ask at that point in time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always asking
Yeah.
on that group of
Yes, you are always
questions.
asking on that group. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Thanks for your time
Thank.
and have a good day.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thanks. Bye.
Sir.
Bye.